Hey guys, I'm filming today's video outside because as you can tell, this is a gorgeous day in my neighborhood. It would be a shame not to film this, right? And also, I just got this selfie stick. So I'm having this huge stick in my hand right now with my phone attached to it. And on my other hand, I have my dog. This is just complete crazy scene from outside. But this is fun. So today I want to talk about what it means to follow your inspiration. I just got an email from someone who said she just got out of a very unhappy long-term marriage, and it took a lot of courage to do that, and it was very scary because I'm sure you can empathize, right? If you're in a long-term relationship and your identity is tied to it, your finances are tied to it. If you have children, that's a whole different level of complexity in itself. But she said, I followed my intuition, I followed my inspiration, I followed what my heart told me, and I took the leap. And kudos to her, congratulations. That's a huge step. That's very something indeed would take a lot of courage to do, right? So, but she also said, but things are not going so well, and because she's having financial problems and she's looking for a job and she doesn't know when she will find a job. Okay, my dog Dolphin is pulling on me, so I'm gonna pull him back. And she's saying, I followed my intuition. I thought, if I dared to take the leap, the net would appear. But right now I just feel like I'm falling deeper and deeper. What's going on, right? So that's what I want to talk about today, which is following your intuition, following your inspiration. It's not a bargaining game. Because when you say, oh, if I follow my inspiration, I will arrive at the promised land. Notice who is saying that. Now, first of all, your soul is not saying that, because the only thing it knows is to follow your inspiration. That's all it does. It's just whether you allow it to do that or not, right? So your soul is not saying that. Who is really saying that? And I think that is the part of our ego. Because here's the logic that your ego is following, right? So if I do my part, quote unquote, following my inspiration, then the universe must do its part, which is give me my reward. That is, riches and fame and, forever happiness, whatever you're looking for. So your ego thinks of it as a bargaining game. If I do my share of the bargain, then now I demand that the universe does its share. And if that's not happening, then I start questioning, well, maybe the system is rigged. Maybe the whole thing is just a scam. And you start questioning whether you did the right thing and whether, whether anything those inspirational teachers tell you is just a big lie, right? So, I totally understand that because I have those moments as well, and sometimes I still do. But again, what I want to tell you is, please do not think of this as a negotiation. There is nothing to negotiate here. You are following your inspiration because, first of all, it feels good, right? Secondly, it makes you feel more free. And if feeling more free, living more free is what you are after, then that action of following your inspiration in itself, it's its own reward, right? So last year I when I left my job, was it scary? Yeah, it was very scary. Very scary. Did it feel good? Yes, it felt very good because I felt that was the right thing to do. After I took that decision, I felt like, whew, such a huge relief because I finally did what I was supposed to do, what my soul was telling me to do. And that act in itself is huge liberation. Now, here's the thing. Again, from your soul's point of view, what it cares about is what will get you the maximum growth that you can get in this lifetime, right? So you design your life path. That is how I see it, right? You design your life path to achieve the maximum level of growth on your soul's journey. You design your life path not to achieve the maximum amount of financial security or fame or good sex or highest number of cupcakes you can eat. So, because your soul is not after those things, your soul is really choosing a path that will lead to your highest growth. So if you follow your inspiration, you may feel like you are walking down a path that's not so bright. You know, it may not necessarily manifest the things that your ego wants to manifest, right? But what I guarantee you will happen is that this is a path of maximum learning. On this path, you will learn what you essentially need to learn in this lifetime to lead to the maximum expansion and liberation of your soul. So, for example, if you are an aspiring actress and everybody in your family tells you not to, follow acting because it's like a sucky profession. How many Angelina Jolie, come out of Hollywood every year compared to the number of actresses who are going to Hollywood? That is a very small odd of success, right? So, but if you followed but that's something really what your soul wants to do, and you followed your inspiration and you went to Hollywood and you worked very hard, you want to try to become an actress. After many years, you are still you're still not Angelina Jolie. Does that mean that you follow the wrong path? No, I don't think so. Because maybe that's not the lesson that you needed to learn. Maybe the lesson you need to learn is not through fame or becoming a celebrity. There is a lesson there. When you become a celebrity, I'm sure you learn a bunch of different things, other things. But maybe your lesson at that point in time is to realize that the things that will bring you real happiness are not the fame, are not the career success that your ego is so eagerly chasing after. Maybe that was the lesson. Maybe all the frustration on your career path towards becoming a rich and famous actress is for you to realize that your promised land is really somewhere else. And if you had not gone through that journey, you wouldn't have learned that lesson that you needed to learn. So, but imagine if you are on a journey and you tell yourself, okay, so I took the leap of faith. I came to Hollywood and I'm doing whatever is expected of me. How come I did not get what I wanted? How come I did not become Angelina Jolie? then you are bargaining with life from a point of ego, right? So I'll give you my personal example. I started a company earlier this year. It's very challenging, starting a new venture. It's a very difficult thing, right? But also, I learned so much in the process. Now, is the company going to become a huge success? Am I going to be the next Bill Gates? I don't know, right? But the thing is, it's not. It's really not about that. My soul is asking me to walk down this path. It's because there are things that I needed to learn here, and and those are things I couldn't have learned if I remained in my old life. So, I think it's like a lot of times, frustrations and setbacks and challenges happen even when we follow our highest inspiration, even when we follow our highest calling. But please have faith that you are here for a very good reason. And that reason is to learn as much as you can in this lifetime. That reason is to expand and to liberate your own being. And that reason is not to achieve some result that your human self or your ego is going after at this point in time. And what that lesson is, you may not know right now. And tell yourself whenever you get frustrated, I would say to myself, hey, listen, I know you're frustrated right now, but you are here for a very good reason, even if that reason is unclear to you right now. Trust that there is something to be learned here. If I do not know what that learning is right now, that's completely okay. That's completely fine, because you are still in the process. But have faith that one day you will look back and you will have the clarity of why you were here. And you will be glad that you did what you did and that you followed your highest inspiration. All right, that's for today. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share this with your friends. I'll see you next time.